my emotions? Why do you play with my emotions? Hey, love games live. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Love Games. Can you believe the drama in this episode?
Hi, I'm Kayzia here with Chi and Lulu. Back for this episode with a very interesting topic, survival sex.
Yes, the headline is Mimi has been caught by Dr. Komba selling sex on the street. Now, before we break down to you what's happening, let's take a look at what is happening with social media from our girl Lulu.
Thanks, guys. Keep your reactions coming in about this week's episode, especially about that scene where Dr. Komba finds Mimi on the street. Wow, that was intense. Okay, on last week's Love Test question, our question was really simple. And it was, why should HIV positive expectant couples go for prevention of mother-to-child transmission or PMTCT services? The answer was D, all of the above. Support one another, access counseling and treatment, and learn how to have an HIV-free and healthy baby. This is the Love Test question for this week. How can a person infected with HIV reduce the chances of passing on the virus to another lover? Is it by A, full disclosure of their status and sticking to one sexual partner? B, using condoms correctly and consistently? C, accessing antiretroviral treatment? Or D, all of the above? Send your answers A, B, C, or D to 7233 and stand a chance to win some fabulous prizes. Remember, the 20th correct answer gets you a Love Games prize.
Thanks, Lulu. Well, let's get back to the subject of this evening, survival sex. Well, by now we all know that Mimi is HIV positive and she had a baby that died because she wasn't taking care of herself and the baby. And of course, she also hasn't been taking her medicine consistently. And then, boom, there she is on the streets selling sex. I mean, wow, you just have to take a look at this scene.
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Please come in. Please.
Who's that one? Huh?
I don't know her.
Anyway, it's our own business.
Really did not see this one coming for Mimi. I mean, what has led her down this path? Is it financial gain? I mean, does she even tell her customers about her HIV status?
Whoa, remember in the scene where Mimi moves into this new house and her friend Mwiche is also wondering where all this money is coming from? Well, it looks like she is back to her old ways, and not only is she back on the streets, but she's actually putting her life at risk.
Yeah, I mean, it's really sad to see that Mimi has turned to prostitution. She's putting herself at risk, as well as the people that she comes into contact with also at a great risk.
Yeah, remember, it's your responsibility to actually protect those that you come into sexual contact with. I think it's really unfair to go about indiscriminately infecting other people when you know your HIV status already.
Nobody wishes to be HIV positive, and with treatment now, it's not the end of your life, but it's also not okay to go about living recklessly and actually risking infecting others. In fact, it's not only irresponsible, it's downright criminal.
I mean, so true. I'm encouraging everyone out there who's sexually active or not to actually go out and get tested and know your status. That way you can love safely regardless of what your test results are.
In the event that you learn that you are HIV positive, it's very important to take the advice that you actually receive in counseling. Now, you have to definitely take your drugs, constantly take care of yourself, and make sure that you do not actually infect others or put them at risk. And every time you have sex, make sure you use a condom. That's one way to do that. And of course, stick to one partner and share your status with that partner. Very important things to remember.
And it's also good for you to come clean to your family, your friends, your spouses, so that you can give and get the emotional support that you need rather than trying to do things on your own. I mean, it's worked for Wamba. And of course, Tamara as well is handling her HIV status quite well. If she just adheres to what the doctors say, eating well, having regular checkups, I think things should be pretty well for her.
Now Dr. Komba is actually trying to help Mimi get her life back. And I do hope that Mimi will actually accept and, well, get her life straight again.
I mean, like the good doctor suggested, there are places like Tacinta Center that help people who want to reform from prostitution and lead normal lives. At such centers, you even get good life skills.
Well, we hope that you've picked up a lesson or two from this episode, and we wish you all the best as you go about making those decisions about your life and your health.
Well, that's all from us, and we leave you with Lulu, who's going to remind us what this week's love test question is all about.
Thanks, guys. Okay, are you ready for it? In case you missed it, this is the love test question for this week. How can a person infected with HIV reduce the chances of passing on the virus to another lover? Is it by A, full disclosure of their status and sticking to one sexual partner? B, using condoms correctly and consistently? C, accessing antiretroviral treatment? Or D, all of the above? Send your answers A, B, C, or D to 7233 and stand a chance to win some fabulous prizes. Remember, the 20th correct answer gets you a Love Games prize. All right, from us here at Love Games, we want to say thank you for watching. Stay healthy, love safely, and have a fantastic week. Till next week, we'll see ya.
Love games live. Yeah. We're always here for you. Don't you doubt our care is true, it's true. Say so long to the pain you've been going through. We'll always stick with you. We will always hear your voice. So well done for making the intelligent choice.
Zumtel, live life today.
Activate